Hey folks, Quill18 here, and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Slay the Spire. Wasn't thinking of, that I would make this a regular series, but I keep playing it. I'm like, well, I may as well record some. We're going to do an Ascension Mode 2 run as the Ironclad over here. Had a couple of interesting runs with him with some funky stuff. With the Ironclad, I'm never going to want to do this. I do this sometimes with the Silent, though, because not every Silent archetype needs, like, draw 2 cards, but draw 2 cards at the beginning of combat. But the Burning Blood is just too good. I don't think we can do that, especially on Ascension mode. Max plus 8 HP is fine. We could just YOLO transform a Strike and, you know, maybe build around that. I think we're going to do that. Alright, Strike, what you going to be? You are a Berserk. Okay, well, that's not bad. It's a power, doesn't clog your deck that badly. I don't know if we can really tech around that. We'll see. While I do like hitting the early shop and, you know, hitting elites, all these question marks are very tempting. If we could go up, I suppose, in either one of these two, and then go up this way. So we get 3 normal fights into an elite, plus, you know, 1 or 2 question marks. It might be a little dangerous. I think what we're going to do is we're going to go up here. Hopefully we'll get a card that we care about, and we'll end up with enough hit points that we're just going to do an upgrade at the campfire to make this worthwhile. So we're going to get 1 attack over here. Of course, we are going to heal up to 6 hit points, so that might be something that we can actually do here. I'm going to do this. If I bash you for 8, so that'll bring you down to 5. So no matter what, even without the vulnerable, I can kill you next turn. So I'm going to do that. Because your armor will wear off, and that's going to be okay. And you're going to... Oh, you spit web, which is what? A weakness? Or... Yeah, weakness. So... Actually, I might not be able to kill you. Because... No, it'll break even. Alright, good. You're out. There's Berserk, but I don't want to do that. I guess we defend. And strike to get rid of that. We'll still be weakened next turn. So, if we draw 3 strikes, we can kill him. Which could happen because we're getting a reshuffle. And then we'll still end up at full hit points. Oh, he's not attacking anyway. Bash. Strike. Dead. Okay, not bad. So, I already forgot. What did we get added? Oh yeah, Berserk, which doesn't really tell us anything about how we're going to play. We got a few options here. There's some really interesting wound stuff if you get Evolve. You can also build a deck around, like, Exhaust, by exhausting the wounds from things like this. I think it's too early to just blindly take Wild Strike, though. Headbutt's always really good for extra damage. Like, it's really solid, and let you do some graveyard manipulation, which is good. But I think the thing to do is to take Armaments, and we will hopefully be able to upgrade it at this campfire. So again, we're going for some health preservation, so he's going to attack the first turn. And I guess I'm going to Armaments up my Defend. So I won't take anything and strike yet. This Berserk is mostly dead space right now, but it will be handy later, because certainly in some of the fights later we'll be at below 50% HP, and the extra energy is actually really good. I think we'll just do a single defend here. There you go, we'll take 2, but again, we will heal up, so it should be manageable. That's why I like, you know, the Ironclad, and I find it's pretty easy, because you got this extra little buffer to play with. So he's going to buff his strength here. I'm going to bash again, I suppose. And we should have lethal next turn. I don't think we had it this turn, regardless. And Bellow, I think that boosts his strength and gives him a little bit more armor. So we got to do 17, but he's vulnerable. And we only drew a single attack. Now, I can Armaments up the Strike, which is going to lead to 13. But I guess that's it. We block. Maybe there's a way to kill him before, but we haven't taken any real damage, so that's fine. I don't actually need to Armaments, but I wanted to. So there. So I did. Okay, done. Weak Potion. Perfected Strike. I mean, we still have all our... Well, we actually have lost 1 strike. We could do that. Searing Blow. I'm sure... You know what? There's probably some sort of, like, crazy armament tech deck where you've got, like, 4 armament pluses and you keep upgrading Searing Blow or something insane like that. But I don't know. Power Through is a very powerful card. 15 block. You really need to pick up an Evolve. The thing is, I don't mind picking up an Evolve sort of blind, because it at least sort of works on its own. And then you can pick up stuff like Power Through and Wild Strike and things. I think I might just skip this one. Which is sort of sad. But we're going to do that. What you got for me? Not a fight, which is good. Slime goop, get gold, lose hit points. I guess so. Hopefully, this doesn't backfire on us. What do you get here? Upgrade 2 random cards, lose 16 hit points. We may have to do a rest. On the other hand, the upgrading is what we'd be doing instead of resting, so it's fine. Hopefully it hits something that's good. Bash, defend, yeah, it's okay. I mean, defend is one of our starter cards. We might filter them out, but, you know, I defend plus is good. I've got plenty of gold. I actually don't want the curse right now. Although, we can start buying relics and stuff. There's a shop over here. I mean, we could end up with tons of money. The doubt, end of your turn, gain 1 week. Can really mess with your stuff. And we're not going to get to remove it for a while. And we don't have any way to, like, manipulate what's in our hand. I think I'm going to pass it, since I did just take some money. If we did take it, it means we could for sure buy a relic. But that's the way it's going to be. Now, do we actually want to rest, or do we want to do an upgrade? Well, if we're going after this elite, I think we have to rest. Even though I want to upgrade Armaments Plus. 24 brings us to... Yeah, it's not even overheal. Yeah, let's do that. So we're trading an upgraded card in exchange for most likely a relic. Unless that guy just obliterates us, which is entirely possible. A couple of slimes over here. They're both opening with an attack. We could double strike that guy to kill him, as opposed to double offending. I guess this is probably the way to go. Boom, 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 done. Okay. I guess I could have weakened him, but I'd rather save this for the elite fight. But I should have at least thought about it before just skipping to the next turn. So you're attacking again. I guess we're going to armaments. And just to preserve hit points, I will go and upgrade it. I don't need the defend plus right now, but just in case the combat goes a little bit longer and we get a redraw and it turns out that we want it. So we're going to do that. You're going to Corrosive Spit, which puts a wound in my deck. Okay. So defend plus. I know what I like about it is, like, it's exactly the right amount of damage for a lot of these early doofuses. Strike, strike. Done. And, Bash Strike. Excellent. Heal a bit. Regen Potion, that'll be handy as well. Palma Strike's always good. It's actually a fair amount of damage early on. Again, we don't really have any specific tech that's being developed yet. Which isn't good, because at some point you're going to kind of get hosed if you don't. If we know what's on top of our deck, you can do things with Havoc. I assume... Oh, you can't right-click these to see the upgrade. I'll grab the Pommel Strike. And let's go and fight this dude. Or these dudes. So, the Weak Potion... Well, we can still use it to, say, pop an artifact when we're looking for a... Words. Like for a vulnerability. So, I'll full defend over here. And then I'm going to upgrade the Pommel Strike, which gives us the second card draw. Not that we really need it, but it's also, like, a really good source of damage right now. So we'll hit you. You've got the least amount of hit points. Well, or him. But for some reason, I like to hit the guy who's going to attack me. Just feels better. We are going to waste one turn of our regen, but I regret nothing. Because this turn coming up, we're just going to heal up to 80. We could play the Berserk. This is a long enough fight. It actually might be, like, good to get it out of our hand as early as possible. So it doesn't keep recycling. And then a single defend. And we'll just go and smack this guy. So we're definitely going to take some damage here. Which makes it that much more upsetting that we, you know, lost 2 points of healing from a regen potion. Well, the Pommel Strike is a no-brainer. We could double defend to take nothing, but I kind of... It's too bad we can't kill him. Because I would really like... Wow, we don't get another rest for ages. The thing is, the longer this fight goes on with multiple people, the worse it gets. So we could split the difference and just do a single defend. Because I can't kill him this turn. But almost certainly next turn I'll be able to somehow. In fact, if I draw armaments and a strike, that'll be a pretty nice combo. So let's go ahead and do this. And hope it works out in an efficient kind of manner. Although he's not going to be actually hitting me for damage next turn, so... Because I think they just alternate. I think they just alternate what they do. I don't think it's randomized. Well, I guess we have our turn. That is highly disappointing, because we're going to take a crap ton of damage. Kind of gambled and kind of lost, but I don't know. I don't know if it made much of a difference one way or the other. Okay, so we don't need the defend, which is kind of sad, and actually armaments can't do anything for us right now either, because it can't upgrade itself. It might be worth, and I think I will, I'm going to go and sort of burn the weakness potion and do the bash instead. Even though it's 3 turns worth of bash or vulnerable, it would have soaked the whole thing with the artifact, so here. Boom, we'll upgrade nothing. Watch it, like, upgrade a daze to, like, not remove itself anymore. Because you can, like, upgrade curses and stuff. I've noticed. There's ways to do that. And it's like, what? Why? Why would I want to do that? I don't think you'd ever want to do that. I think it's just there for, like, game mechanics. So, we got not much in the way of defense, and we do that. The turn plays itself. It plays itself badly, but it plays itself. I'm a little worried that, like, you know, you really need to get your deck tech going here. We're going to need to get a really good relic on this one, or it might just be the end of a run fairly early. Well, we're going to go and kill you. We can't... No, that's 9. So, kill you with that. We'll get some card draws. Get a bunch of dazes. Well, you know, get some out of the deck, I suppose. Alright. And then you're going to give me 2 more. But we're down to just 1. And assuming we don't get horrific draws, we shouldn't take much damage if... Okay, we're definitely going to take some damage. I could just go for the attack, but you know what? I actually will go and armaments up the strike. You eat the bash stuff, but that's okay. We'll take a little less. Hell, we're not that far from triggering Berserk, but I'd rather not trigger Berserk! And of course, the turns we're not attacking, we're not getting the attack cards. But it doesn't help that half our deck right now is the dazes. If he was still vulnerable, we might have been able to get a kill this turn. And the turn where he attacks, we have none. No defense, but at least we've got lethal. Warpaint. More random upgrades. There's our armaments upgraded. Huh. We get another pommel strike, but we don't really have the energy to keep it chaining. Dropkick is quite nice with the vulnerable. Now, we do have an upgraded bash, which means 3 turns worth of vulnerable. As long as we don't build up our deck too much. You know what? I think I'm going to take it. But yeah, we'll want to keep a thinner deck. So we didn't get a killer artifact that generates synergy. We got a bottle of flame, which means we get an attack in our hand at the start. Which I guess will be the bash. Because it actually can set up a few things. It's expensive, but if we get a lantern, then all of a sudden that becomes pretty good. I don't know, like, this is not feeling like a winning run to me. So, I may as well Armaments Plus, which makes Berserk free. So yeah, when Berserk gets upgraded, then it becomes much nicer. Again, we have a long run without any real heals. So, I think I'm gonna have to block everything, even though obviously we're on a bit of a time limit to kill these guys so that they don't, or this guy, so he doesn't steal my gold. Would have been nice to give him the vulnerability, especially if we start picking up dropkick and things. But I don't think we can afford to take the damage. So again, I'll double defend and just strike. I think we'll still be able to kill him in time. But it'll partially depend on the quality of our draws. Oh, it would have been so nice to pick up the bash here. I suppose I actually should have pommel striked first if I'm going to do it. So if I pick up the bash... Oh, armaments. That's not so bad. Because then I'll only take the 1. We got an extra upgraded card. But yeah, that could have been handled much better if I'd pommel strike first if I was going to do it. He's probably going to start defending. Yeah, there it is. So we did get the bash now, which is nice timing for that. He'll be armored next turn, but we can probably burn through that. I don't know how much armor he gets on Ascension mode especially. Yeah, 11 hit points. If we get 2 strikes because he's vulnerable, we're going to be fine. Yeah, hell. 1 strike plus. Boom. A little bit of health. So we're back up to 61. So Feel No Pain is part of the sort of exhaust tech. I mean, it's not a ton of block. Like, is it going to be better than Metalize? Maybe. Clash is fantastic. Alright, let's pick up Clash. And we've got a shop. So we've got a fair amount of cash. What do we got? We got the Vajra at the start of each combat gain 1 strength. That's not bad. Do we have a twin strike? We do, don't we? No. We don't have a twin strike. That would be that much better. Toxic Egg, whenever you add a skill card to Dex upgrade, it's early off. I think Toxic Egg is actually the way to go. Centennial Puzzle is nice for the card draw, but I think the Toxic Egg is going to be wonderful. So whenever we add a skill to our deck, it is upgraded. I think we're going to really appreciate that. And what we might want to do is pick up the Offering on sale, which is a fantastic card, and it should join our deck upgraded as well. I mean, we could do some card removal, but Offering is so strong. And, yeah, so where are we going from here? We get 2 question marks over here, but I think we going to try to the Elite. Fight into question mark into Elite. Sure. We still have, like, a combo, but having an upgraded, Offering? Is upgrade? Yeah. Like, 5 cards. You do lose health for it, but good God. Like, it's not even really the cards. Honestly, upgraded Offering is not that much better than the regular Offering, because it's, like, 3 cards and a couple energy is probably enough. So, I can't get the Clash off. I mean, I could have, but then I wouldn't be doing the vulnerability, so that's alright. So, you're going to lick me. You! So, we're weakened, so we're going to do less damage. We're going to try to see if we can generate a split here. He is vulnerable, so the drop kick go more. And we have our Offering ready to go. Yeah, we're going to Offering, and we're just going to try to go off like crazy on here and do tons of damage. It's probably worth doing an Armaments here. So, you are vulnerable, so we will gain energy and draw a card. We'll Pommel Strike. We could Armaments again, but I think we just strike 3 times. And kill you. Alright. Good fight. Didn't even split. And we heal some things. Ancient Potion, sure. I'm not a big fan of Bloodletting, unless you've got some sort of tech for it. And yeah, since we don't have Evolve or anything like that, and Clothesline's kind of expensive, I think we just skip it. I think we're okay with the cards we've got compared to that. Oh, we got a random shop. We have no money. Well, that's not true. We could buy a Pommel Strike. That's interesting. I don't think it actually helps. I think the best thing we could do with our money is actually, like, thinning out our deck. Because our current cards are actually... Yeah. I'm just gonna skip. Alright, Elite, what you got for me? Oh, it's the Goblin Knob. Okay. That is fine. And in fact, we're going to open up for maximum damage here. We did not get an Armaments or the drop kick, which is kind of annoying. But that's a lot of first round damage. Before he starts generating a bunch of strength for himself. At least he doesn't attack in the first turn. I don't think he debuffs me ever either. There's the Armaments Plus, which I think is worth using. And I am going to defend, so that I can activate my Clash, and then after this, I will go ahead and activate Dropkick, just in case I drew a non-attack, but I did draw an attack, and I guess I'll Pommel Strike, and I guess I'll just kill him. So I did 4 damage to myself and healed some. Mercury Hourglass. Start your turn, deal 3 damage to all enemies. Hey, we got no synergy going on, but I do like that one. We got 2 freaking Ancient Potions. We don't have any AoE, and that's nice. Barricade is a wonderful, wonderful ability. Oh, that's bottled. It is a wonderful, wonderful ability. I don't know if we're going to be, like, generating enough block for it to really do crazy things, but It's very strong. And I think it feels often like you need kind of a barricade effect to work in the later phases. What's our boss here? Oh, it's the flame dude. Okay, so we don't need to rush a cleave. I know it's expensive. I think I'm going to do this and try to pick up like invulnerable or something. Well, we don't need to heal, which is nice. And if we do that, I'm very tempted to actually upgrade barricade to make it not insanely expensive, or the berserk. And I think the berserk first, because it just gives me a way to drop it out of my hand and not keep clogging my deck. I mean, I like the Pommel Strike extra draw, but we've got some draw, and we don't have anything that gives us energy other than the offering, which gives us the draws. So, yeah, I'm going to do that. But we will definitely need to upgrade barricade if we're going to use it. So, I don't think you actually debuff me. I don't think your cards count as that. I know we're on a time limit, but I'm going to do this, because actually you have a lot of low damage turns. And I think the barricade could do good things for us in this fight. So you light up, you got your 6x6 over here, which is going to be a single defend into a clash. Drop kick actually does less damage than a strike. Okay, so we're going to take a buttload of damage. Hooray for Mercury Hourglass, though, I guess. I don't know. A bunch of these are already upgraded, which is a little bit annoying. But do that. And we can start to load up our barricade. So that's something. We've been seared. You get those burn cards. And we get the extra energy from... No, we don't have the extra energy thing. Where did we get the extra energy from? Oh, because we're berserking. Hey! Do we offering? I think we do. We'll draw a bunch of cards. And we can armaments to get that to lock in more. There's something to be said about building up more defense. We're not going to be able to clash this turn because of the burn. Pommel strike. I think we just strike a bunch while we've got them. Now, oh, we do have a strike plus. I think I might defend plus instead of a normal strike. Like, I do want to kill him before he goes through all of his little lights and stuff, but I'm going to go ahead and accrue a little bit with the barricade over here. Especially with the burn damage, too. Although, again, we really are on a timer with this boss. But I think that was okay. I don't know. I regret nothing. You are still not vulnerable, but now you are. And we've got the 4 energy. So I will armaments, bash, and armament gets really good with the barricade too, because you're really incentivized to keep doing it. We got our energy back. I will go and pommel strike because it's a lot of damage, and you are vulnerable right now. And that's that. And actually, the barricade makes it a lot less painful to dump a bunch of blocks to enable your clash, for example. So it just starts to feel good. Well, I guess we've got our turn plays itself. Got that +1 energy from Berserk here. I'm happy I've upgraded Berserk. Very pleased with it. Hourglass goes. A little bit more damage coming in. I think we bash again. Put down a single defend. And do that. Maybe I should have gone for the extra strike instead. But we may have to survive another big giant attack. Okay, you're vulnerable right now, so we'll drop kick because it's free. Armaments. Strike. Defend, defend. Okay, so we are going to have to survive another big attack. Luckily, we've got a fair amount of armor. He is going to load me up with burn pluses, though. Wow. Okay, well, let's hope Pommel Strike draws something cool. None of these are defenses. Don't quite have lethal. I guess I'm going to bash just to keep the vulnerable going a little longer. I don't know if it was necessary. But there we go. Okay, at least he's not going to kill me. He's going to come pretty close. And with a really poor draw of like a handful of burns, we could potentially not kill him here. And then life would be poor. He's vulnerable. We're going to drop kick him. Strike. All right. Okay. Still felt like it was a pretty hard start. Wow, a second offering. It does start to be like a lot of self-damage. Or an impervious. I think we get an impervious because we do have barricade. And maybe we end up like looking for some body slams or something. No longer gain gold. Okay, not question card. So the question is, then, do we mark a pain with the wounds, or do we ectoplasm and not get gold? We haven't removed a card yet. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Either way, we only get one card removal. But we could card removal and potentially buy one other if I went with this. If I had Evolve, the mark of pain would be a no-brainer. But yeah, we're going to go with ectoplasm. Done. Okay. I think that's going to be all right. Well, we're going to put a cut in here, and next episode, we are going to start on Act 2, The City. Thanks for watching, folks. I'll see you guys next time.